Welcome along guys to Informer News. Today we spotlight 3 world events that are happening. Absolutely incredible stuff coming up. We've got information on 3 giant UFOs that are heading for our planet. Now the information I have is that there's 2 opposing opinions on this. These flying spaceships that are heading our way. One that they're a Star Wars invasion fleet, and the others that they're coming to help us because of all the earth changes that we're going to go through very shortly, which coincides, by the way, with Nibiru's flyby of this planet in back end of 2012. That is when these vessels are supposedly going to land on our planet. Hello. I've got information on that coming up. I've also got information on the Tesla and von Braun designed reverse engineered flying discs. All these UFO sightings that we're seeing around the planet, well, they're evidently our crafts and the most highly kept secrets that the secret governments do not want you, the people, to know about, even though your tax dollars have been paying for these secret space ships that they've created, built, and are flying, that have bases on the Mars and the Moon. And the other amazing story I've got for you today, which appears on the Before News website, and this is a WikiLeaks information that's been released this past week, I believe, and this goes on about yeah, you probably guessed it. Anyway, in the Gulf of ADEN, I think it is, off the coast of Somalia, I take it, there has been a vortex that's opened, and about the information that's what's going on there, about the also vortex that's appeared over Norway that coincided with the one that appeared over Somalia in the Gulf of Aden, and evidently how the Americans put out information to the rest of the world, and how all these naval task force headed that way and are now there. So what is going on? Something to do with the Hyder particle reactor, whatever they call it, but has it coincided with that? Have they opened up something that they can't control? Well guys, your guess is as good as mine, but I can tell you something big is going on. This site, or Informer News, will keep you informed of any developments in this information. But all I can tell you here is, wow, WikiLeaks, you are an asset to mankind. And the Yanks, they're trying to keep all this hush. Who is the big brother in our world? Is it China or is it the USA? It makes you wonder, folks. I mean, oh, what is going on? The Yanks, they just do not want you, the people, to know what's going on. I think it's time that we people of the planet, said, look, we want to know what's going on. There's all this information. They've locked that poor guy, that head of WikiLeaks up. They've locked him up. WikiLeaks leader, they've locked him up. Why? Because they don't want him to release any more information. They're trying to stop people donating to WikiLeaks site. Why? Because they don't believe in freedom. They don't believe in freedom of speech. They don't want people to know what's going on. WikiLeaks, you have done a brilliant job. Welcome to you. Sorry, well done to you. Sorry, this is all ad-lib. Welcome to you guys. And I would say well done again and again, because you guys are an asset to mankind. You're giving out all this truth that the Yanks do not want you to know about. God, folks, I'll tell you what, I take my hat off to that WikiLeaks site, to its leaders and the people that work for that company. Send your checks, guys. Support WikiLeaks. We the people want WikiLeaks. They're doing a service to mankind. They're telling you the people what's going on. So send your money. Get to WikiLeaks site. Send them checks. Find out where to send the money to. Send them checks, send them money. We the people want WikiLeaks to survive. We don't want censorship on the internet. We don't want the internet that's run by the US government, because it will ruin the internet, it will destroy it. Could this be their first attempt to destroy the internet? They need no excuse, do they? If it hadn't been WikiLeaks, it'd be somebody else. Well folks, the following information is good. Watch and take note. This is good stuff. And I will catch you again next time with some more important information. Until then guys, have fun, don't worry about things, just do your research. You will find out the truth. There's no truth in the main media. The only truth you'll find is on the internet. Look for the good sites, folks. Look for the good information, the ones of the true history of what really is going on our planet. Until next time folks, take care of your families and yourselves, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Well guys, I found some interesting information here that I think ought to be brought to the public's attention. Another secret information that's been released from WikiLeaks. The US secret bunker, the Gulf of ADEN vortex, contact made. Wow, amazing stuff, eh? I'm going to read a little bit about it, not all of it. If you want to see the whole stuff, the whole information, go to WikiLeaks website, and it's also in the VORTEX news website as well, which this is where I've got this information from. It goes on. Where is this story in the international media? The combined naval might of 27 countries is concentrated off the Somali coast, allegedly to fight the poor armed pirates who continue to act with apparent impunity. Or is there something far more serious? Once again, the WikiLeaks cables come into play, and what is revealed is terrifying. According to a report allegedly prepared by Admiral Makasomov of the Russian Northern Fleet, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, in the late 2000, a magnetic vortex was discovered in the area of the Gulf of Aden. Russia, the People's Republic of China and the US joined efforts to study what it was, but discovered that it defied logic and the laws of physics. The USA set up a Centre of Operations Djibouti, I don't know how you pronounce that, it's Djibouti, I think they pronounce it, sorry if I got that wrong, which soon became the headquarters of the Combined Joint Task Force, Horn of Africa, CJTF-HOA, and monitored the vortex, which remained stable from its discovery in November 2000. According to the same report, until late 2008, when it started to expand, this, it appears, caused the USA to send a warning to the countries of the world, and in response the following nations poured their military resources into the area. And it goes on, the Australian Navy is there, the Bulgarian Navy, the Canadian Navy, People's Liberation of China Navy, Royal Danish Navy, French, Germany, Greece, Italy, Islamic Republic of Iran, Italian Navy, Japan, Republic of Korea, Royal Malaysian Navy, Royal Netherlands, Pakistan Navy, Portuguese Navy, Royal Navy of Russia, Singapore, Spanish, Sweden, Thai, Turkish, British Royal Navy and the United States Navy. So what is going on, guys? This is the largest naval force to have been assembled in human history, and it has been gathered to defeat what, half a dozen poorly armed youngsters in cheap speedboats. What is going on? Do they send all that just for a few youngsters in speedboats? Ah, what a laugh. The photo shows a spiral of light which appears over Norway on December 9th, 2009. So strange was the occurrence that, according to a WikiLeaks document presented by President Putin by the CIU Foreign Intelligence Unit, President Obama and Defense Secretary Gates was ushered into a secret military bunker. 2012? Why 2012? This spiral suddenly disappeared, and a month later the vortex in the Gulf of Aden seems to project a wormhole like the one in this. Wow, absolutely incredible. So what is going on, guys? I'll see if I can find a little more of this information for you. Whoops, we've slipped there, don't worry about that though. Where are we now? Now then, it says, now perhaps we are beginning to understand the campaign against WikiLeaks, the Chinese panic against Google and the rest of the hype. No wonder they're wanting all this information kept secret, guys. My God, they put that poor guy, the leader of WikiLeaks, in prison on a trumped-up charge. Wow, and you think they're having a go at the Chinese about a dissident who got the Nobel Peace Prize, right? And how the Chinese are trying to keep this guy from going to Oslo. But the Yanks are just as bad. I mean, do they believe in free speech? No way. They're as bigger hypocrites in this world that you can possibly imagine. Hi guys, back to Before Its News website, as the other story appeared in, by Barracuda again, the report about UFOs, our Tesla flying saucers, a super weapon now ready for World War III. Evidently Tesla and von Braun are the architects behind the present day sighting of UFOs. They're the ones that designed and built these flying discs, and a lot of the UFOs you've seen around the globe now are this secret space program, but they were the architects in producing. So go to this site and have a look at it. All the information's there, absolutely amazing stuff. So a lot of the UFOs, or most of the UFOs seen in the world today, the sightings, are American reverse engineered craft, and also the design that von Braun and Tesla were working on. So I think probably between them, the extraterrestrial reverse engineered and also the Tesla and von Braun's systems were put into operation and are now the secret space program, and also the landing on Mars and the Moon, which these vessels did, and set up bases there. All good information, folks. Take a look at it. And finally, guys, this story that is on the Before Its News website, by again the reports about Barracuda, about 3 huge objects, unidentified flying objects that are heading towards our planet. And evidently this information comes from SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Life, and they say the objects will arrive in Earth back end of 2012 to coincide with Nibiru's flyby of our planet, and it is devastation this is going to cause. There's 2 opinions: either it's the Star Wars, where these vessels are coming to invade our planet, or that they're friendly extraterrestrials that are here to help us and get as many survivors together as they can for those bad times that are coming our way. So until next time, guys, I will see you on the flip side. But take a look on this site Before Its News site. Absolutely brilliant stuff on there, and well done to the designers and the creators of this site. Some blooming good information there. So until next time, guys, I will see you on the flip side. The most highly kept secret that the secret governments do not want you, the people, to know about, even though your tax dollars have been paying for these secret space ships that they've created, built, and are flying, that have bases on the Mars and the Moon. And the other amazing story I've got for you is to be supposedly going to land on our planet. So I've got information on that coming up. I've also got information on the Tesla and von Braun designed reverse engineered flying discs. All these UFO sightings that we're seeing around the planet, well, they're evidently our crafts. These flying spaceships that are heading our way. One that they're a Star Wars invasion fleet, and the others that they're coming to help us, because of all the earth changes that we're going to go through very shortly, which coincides, by the way, with Nibiru's flyby of this planet in back end of 2012. That is when these vessels, I suppose today, which appears on the Before News website, and this is a WikiLeaks information that's been released this past week, I believe, and this goes on about yeah, you probably guessed it. Anyway, welcome along, guys, to Informer News. Today we spotlight 3 world events that are happening. Absolutely incredible stuff coming up. We've got information on 3 giant UFOs that are heading for our planet. Now, the information I have is that there's 2 opposing opinions on this